What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Canadian Celtic Boy YouTube channel. Match reaction to Celtic 4, Utrecht 2. Big Europa win for Celtic to go through to the knockout rounds of Europa. Crazy game. I was absolutely buzzing and screaming at sometimes, getting pissed off at the team. It was a little bit of everything. It was an amazing start. Nygren scored in the first 6 minutes. Maeda, I guess, was a pass across from KT. It was an own goal to go up 2-0. And then the third goal, the penalty, say what you want about it, but Engel steps up and rips it in the top corner. Shitty luck for them. Trusty gets up, heads it down. The guy's arm stuck out in an unnatural position. So I think that's why they call it. It wasn't like it really prevented a goal or anything, but I'm not going to complain. I honestly felt a bit bad for the guy. And I honestly wouldn't have been that pissed off if they didn't call it a penalty, because I didn't think it stopped the ball from going in the goal or anything like that. But I don't know. Penalties these days, you just never know which way the ref's going to call it. And then when he goes over to look at it, there's usually a good chance it's going to be a penalty. So I'm going to take it all day. Angle steps up. Beautiful. I love when a guy steps up and just rips it top corner and gives the keeper no chance in saving it. Next thing you know, it's 3-0. And I honestly was screaming and posting videos on my TikTok and Instagram. Follow me on Instagram at Canadian Celtic Boy. I was going nuts, and like I was already saying, like, that's it, on to the knockout rounds, which I should know better than that because I almost jinxed it, because it kind of looks like we took a foot off the gas there towards the end a bit of the first half, and sure enough, they scored a goal. Casper doesn't even move. He's just sitting there on the toilet, and the guy rips it from 10 yards out of the top of the box, bottom corner. I mean, it was a good strike, but it just looks like a bit of a collapse on the defensive side of the ball there. And Casper, I just hate when he stands there and doesn't move at all. He's really good reacting close and around the goal at times, but long shots from anywhere around the box, he's just hopeless at. So yeah, all of a sudden it's 3-1, and then he actually made a massive save just after that. It could have been 3-2, which is crazy because really it should have been 3-0 into the half. But he made a big save. Kudos to Casper there to bounce back, and it's 3-1 at half, and you have a pretty good feeling. But it was funny, like I was saying when we started the second half on Twitter, I was saying it's funny that we're up 3-1 right now, but I'm still super nervous. And sure enough, they made it 3-2, and I just was like, here we go. But thankfully, I thought Engels had quite a few corners in the game, and he was putting brilliant balls in. And that fourth goal from Engels off the corner, and Big Trusty getting up and heading it, especially after all the shit he's been through and the red card and the goal away in Europe before that, and he's not able to play this weekend against Falkirk. It was really nice for him to get that goal, and I felt like when we went up 4-2, it gave us some breathing room. I think it was in like the 65th minute kind of thing. So there's still quite a bit of time. And in the back of your head, you're like, just don't let them score. Don't let them make this 4-3 and make it be a squeaky bum time to the rest of the way, right? But that Trusty goal was massive, and it was well-deserved. The boys deserved the win. Amazing start. I think that's the first time we've scored 3 goals in 20 minutes in Europe, they were saying, or something like that, just under. It's like 19 minutes roughly, which is crazy. And it's been years since that happened. Someone else said that it happened under Martin O'Neill, back 20 some years ago or whatever. But yeah, St. Martin, it's so nice to have him back. He can get the boys going, and you just see what we did in the first 20 minutes. It gives me a lot of hope. It would be really nice to bring in players. I believe we can make 3 changes now that we're through the knockouts. I'm not sure how that looks exactly, but if we could bring in a couple pieces that are of some talent, you think we could kind of build this squad up a bit and give it a run in our next round, because it looks like we can play Stuttgart, the German side, or Mr. Keane there from Ferencváros. I can't butcher the name there a wee bit, but the team, I think they got pumped by Nottingham Forest today. It'd be really cool for Celtic to play them and Keane, and I would love a home and away against them. I think we'd have a good shot, honestly. But I think Stuttgart would be a really tough one. Either way, it doesn't really matter when you get into these knockouts in Europa, Champions League, whatever. It's going to be a good team that you're playing. So it's super exciting. We got 2 more games at least in Europe. Gives us an opportunity to bring some players in. Hopefully, we only have 3 days. I've been all over my social medias talking about this. It's just absolute shambles from the board once again, not wanting to spend any money. And, we have 3 days basically now to get someone in Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you know, and then that's about it. So a lot's going on right now with Celtic, but at the end of the day, I want to try and keep it positive. It was a massive win today. We're through in Europe. Falkirk on Sunday. I'll be getting up at 7 a.m. here in Canada to watch, of course. And, Trusty can't play off that red card, so that's a big miss at the back. But for today, I mean, it's a must win. We can't lose any more games. We have to string together 4 or 5 wins here and just get the ball rolling. We, got a big win today. We need a big win on Sunday, and then just see what happens with the Rangers Hibs game and Hearts play on Saturday. So hopefully we win and can pick up a couple points on them. In the title race, it's going to be insane. But yeah, I'm tired. I was super excited watching the game today. I was buzzing, posting all the social medias. Thanks to everyone's following Instagram and Twitter. Instagram and TikTok is at Canadian Celtic Boy. The Twitter is at CAN for Canada, Canadian Can Celtic Boy. I couldn't get the Canadian user handle, so I got the Can Celtic Boy. So go and follow me on Twitter. The Twitter's blowing up. It's a lot of fun. People message me on Instagram. I'm messaging them back. It's good to meet all these Celtic fans. And just overall, finally some positivity. It feels like, Martin Neal's got the boys going. It's good to get a massive result like that, go through, get a couple more games in Europe. Hopefully we can get some players in, and, it's promising, but it's also so frustrating that we haven't got any players in yet, because you just know there is some talent on the team. We need some help. And Martin O'Neill is such a world-class leader that he can get these guys going. And if he was given a couple more pieces, we could really do some damage, perhaps get through to another round in Europa. But not only that, we could win this league with Martin O'Neill and a couple more pieces, and the boys performing at the level they're performing at certain times under Martin O'Neill. Just need some help is all it is, and some depth. Because when you look to the bench, sometimes it's kind of slim pickings. So all good stuff today, though. I lost my mind on that Trusty header because I knew when it was 3-2, I really thought we were going to blow it for a second. And even at 3-1, I was so nervous. But once we got that 4th goal, I could kind of settle down a bit. Still nervous because, it's Celtic, and these days you just never know what you're going to get. But brilliant result. And we move on to Sunday against Falkirk. So it's going to be a lot of fun. And yeah, man, I'm just buzzing. Thanks to everyone who's subscribed. We're over 200 subs now on YouTube, guys. So I guess the next goal is 300. So if you're new to the channel, just please subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. And definitely follow along on Instagram, TikTok, or Twitter, whatever you're on. Instagram and TikTok, I'll say it again, are at Canadian Celtic Boy. And then the Twitter is at CAN Celtic Boy, and the Twitter's blowing up right now with all my videos. So thanks to everyone who's retweeting those videos and all that, and giving likes, giving comments, getting involved. Same with the Instagram, like all the shares and comments and stuff goes a long way to help the channel. And I only started this like a month ago, so the Instagram is over 1,400 followers, and everything's growing. It's a lot of fun, and people that reach out and just love the Celtic, I'll always message you guys back. So just hit me up in the DMs and get in touch. And then the next thing for me in the channel is honestly I've literally just got my phone, so I love doing the social media stuff, but I'd like to do I want a computer and a mic and a camera. I want to do watch-alongs, so I'd watch the Celtic games. You guys would get my live reactions, and then I can also clip that stuff for social media. So if you guys would watch that type of stuff, let me know, because that's kind of the next plan for me, honestly, is just building a desk and a computer system with a mic and a camera, so I can do like a lot of these guys do, from Man United fans, Arsenal fans. All these guys are on the the EPL and stuff. These guys that do watch-alongs, I think it's a lot of fun. Goldbridge, the United guy, all this stuff, right? That's what I want to do. So I think that'd be a lot of fun. And I just go ballistic during the games, to be honest. So I think my reaction and stuff like that would be great. So that's the next plan. Let me know if you guys would, get involved with that. And yeah, just subscribe to the channel, guys. And here we go, Sunday, Falkirk at home, massive game, must win. And I think we're gonna get rolling. But hopefully tomorrow, I'm hoping Friday we can end the week after this big one today and rolling into the weekend. Hopefully we get a couple of sign-ins in the door here. So stay tuned, guys. Follow along and come on, Celtic. Let's go.